Planetary Purification, the energy is at a cusp right now, October 29, 2016. By Gallanti. We are in the middle of a big rumble-tumbly planetary transformation. If you remember a few months ago I said it would be a chaotic roller coaster ride, and indeed it is. All that is rotten in Denmark is being exposed, but remember that all that was rotten even before it was exposed. Things are not getting worse, they are just being seen. And this is good. This is a good cleanse of the collective field, and as long as we are willing to stay conscious and to look at the planetary dark with full awareness, standing in truth and love, all will be well. In the middle of all this, as we battle with minds and hearts for human truth and freedom, try to stay kind with one another and stay in the heart. This can be challenging at times as there is a lot of polarization right now and it's easy to get triggered into conflict. Also keep the bigger picture goals in mind and be open to new information. This is a time in which the proverbial salami slices need to fall from many eyes, and what is underneath is not pretty but it is real. Dare yourself to stay with it. On the energetic planetary level, we are still in the middle of the great purification. We are almost done, but we are not done yet with this phase. Another 6 weeks at least of this process. This process has many levels. An outer level is about the cleansing of the structures of power. We knew this phase had to come, and we are in the middle of that now. This is a necessary transition, even if testy and ugly in places. Do not run away from it. This is not the time for the light workers to take a nap, but the time in which to get very serious in one's intent to ground light. There are multidimensional etheric levels to this process also. Energies are clashing. Old guard and new guard, clashing. Light and dark, clashing. And what looks like light is often dark. And what looks like dark is often light. Major tests in discernment at this time. Stay very much in the heart of your inner knowing at this time. The planetary energy is at a cusp right now. We are inches away from the highest energy this planet has ever experienced, and the shift in the collective field is 95% complete. We can, however, still tumble all the way back to the beginning. We are almost done, but we are not done. This is a time to double down on whatever one is guided to do. There is also a need for more focus on just the energetic part of this process, because as we know, consciousness creates before manifestation. Intention work is key. Many are confused as to what is right at this time, so it is best to work with open-ended intent and to surrender it up to the higher power that is Source. So here is a possible intention, for the metaphysically inclined. I, your name, here declare and intend, as a physical anchor of Source consciousness embodied on the earth plane at this time, that I am placing my energy and that of my guides and counsels, 100% behind whatever is for the highest good at this time, for the purpose of achieving the highest, most evolved and loving manifestation of our collective future on this timeline now. And I ask that all that is not true and all that is dark align to be dissolved or exposed now. I, of my free will, declare that I do not consent to a dark reality, no matter how beautifully packaged. And because I know I can be at times clouded in my discernment, I ask that only what is true and right for the purpose of the anchoring of the highest and best collective feature come into being now, regardless of my incarnated mind's beliefs, opinions and interpretation. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. It is done. I also ask that all of the energy of chaos, anger, hate and conflict, and of any other energy that is not for the highest good at this time, be cleared and transmuted into high-frequency light, both in myself and outside of myself. And I ask that this light be used as fertilizer for the evolution of the collective field and the collective grids now. I also ask to be used as a grounding tool for the highest of the Source energy that I can handle at this time, in ways that my body can easily tolerate with grace and ease, for the purposes of both personal and planetary healing and frequency step up now. May the earth field continue to shift upwards, and may all that needs to be released continue to be released, and may all that needs to be exposed, dissolved and deleted, be exposed, dissolved and deleted now. And may we easily walk into the highest version of our planetary and collective future now.